Good morning. It is July 1st, 2015, around quarter after 11 a.m. in Arizona. And here's what we got going on. I'm going to show you what's happening. You can see, look at California completely smothered under chemtrail activity. They're kind of hooking this over here. They've got us with some splotches, but that whole southern part of Arizona is covered. New Mexico, just a little bit. Their southern part is nice. Texas, you can see what they're doing. They got that bank swirled up back in that Gulf Coast. Florida getting hit on an angle. They're going to probably move this up on that coastline there in the Gulf. They're still, there it is, Indigo Skyfall Phase 2 programs. They hit that Midwest. Look how they're swaying this. See how they're just kind of moving that into here. Okay. Over here, Michigan completely covered. Big East states, same old song and dance. Well, sorry everybody, but until we put stop to these programs, this is never going to change. Wouldn't it be nice just to look at this map and not see any of this? Just one day. That's all I ask. One day. Looking into the western sector off the top of my roof, you can see what's happening. We've got wisps. We've got some fins. We even have some orange peel as they're getting it ready. Just wanted to let everybody know again that I plan on documenting the monsoon season. This almost looks like a white Medusa. My gosh, at 12 noon we might even have a white Medusa going here. Look at the fin work off that mountain. Wow. Orange peel, look at the plume. That's just plume right there. Nasty, broken up plume. But you can see the cobwebby, not quite fins. I guess you could call them fins. But that's off that cell tower right off that mountain. Look at over here, and that's right where that's right where a cell tower is. Look at the fin work up in there. That's beautiful fins. Wisps everywhere, orange peel over here. Kind of a measle effect right in there. See how it looks like it's oil splashes or something. Wisps falling apart way in the back. See the wisps falling? So they're all falling apart again. See, they can only have it hang for a little bit. And that way it's just enough to fool a stupid and dumbed down public. God. Look at that. Look at the wisps. Look at those wisps. Looking at this white Medusa again. We got the whole package. We've got her hair. We got the wisps. We've got plume and orange peel. We've got just pure white plasma in the center. More wisps. Some minor fins up over here. And we got it all. Look at, there's some fins up over here too. And future wisps out here. Look at these wisps. All part of the white Medusa. She'll be black tonight if she lingers this long. At the rate she's falling, I don't think so, but she's extended pretty good. We even got some measle effect in there. See the measle effect? A little fast on the trigger, sorry about that, but there's some measle effect in there. Just looking to catch somebody spraying over the top. Look at this nasty guy laying some plume. Look at that friggin' rail. Right through the friggin' plume. Look at that. And let me take you through it here. Look at that son of a bitch. Just lacing that friggin' plume. Wow. That's a nasty plume. That's so friggin' nasty. Gonna keep an eye out on that one. Look at that plume. We're gonna watch how it just happens to mix in real well, so people say, oh yeah, it's just a cloud. There's that rail. Let me take inside the plume. Look how that's already dissipated to make you think that it's real. And just look at the adjacent, everything adjacent to it. Look at that. It's all plume. It's all chemtrail plume. They're not clouds. They're not any moisture. They're freaking chemtrail plume. Look at that freaking rail. Look how he's connecting the dots. Getting back to that rail one more time. Look at it now as it's inside the plume. You can't even tell. See how covertly they do that? See, people, how that rail turns into what you think is a cloud, and it's not. It's all chemtrail. Look at this, and look what happened. Enough said. One more time with that rail, and you can see it's already dissipated into that big mess. But a little geoengineering lesson here. Check out the wisps down here. Okay, those, okay, for your information now, used to be that. Put it all dispersed, and if you look real close, you can see how that is doing that right now as we speak. Let's take a look. You can see how it's all dispersing into this. I never learned that clouds could do that, did you? Huh. I never knew that clouds turned into white soot and then fell to the earth. That's not any cloud that I've ever learned about. I don't know if you can see this, but a guy just laced another rail right in there. There he goes. Right along parallel with that other guy. That's a nasty plume too. Put it back here. See if we can find it again. Sun is directly right over me. But the rail is thick enough. See how he spun it right through the cloudoids, or the soot. He spun this all the way through here. All the way down to there. And all the way down to the horizon. Rail number 2, the other rail that was over here, already dissipated in. We'll keep an eye on this and watch what happens. Again, here's that last rail. Look how that thing's dispersing. Man, it's a mess. Over here, it's already dispersed real big through those wisps. Wow, fast acting too. And I just missed this guy spraying this plume. See if I can get him in here. Look at that nasty plume right there. Christmas tree bulb effect. See how that works? Where it just seems like it just falls right out of that one end of that plume. But I didn't see him go by. He covertly, and so they're railing us. That's 3 rails right away within about 15 minutes. Look how that covertly just, look, there's the rail. Look how it looks when it gets blended in with the already dissipated soot. So whatever they're brewing it. Like I says, I want to document the monsoon season. I'm not sure if this is the monsoon season or not, or when they actually have what did they declare the monsoon season? But you can see what they're doing right now. They got a white Medusa. They're spraying west to meet up with the crap out of California. Dude, get something brewing. Look at these wisps. Wow. Look how that's just falling apart. Isn't that something? Now just look how they connected the plume to the cloud. They already had built the cloudoid up, and they had wisps there. To try to make it, you know, a couple layers thick, they got to have the multiple layers. But look over here. Look at the beautiful finned work. Wow, look at the cloudoids bunched up over here. That'll all collapse. Plasma right up in there already. But just check out those fins. Look at that finned work. Wow, look at that finned work. And that's right along Mingus Mountain where the cell tower array is. And they're probably bouncing the frequencies off. Brewing something. It's like panning up here. Look at these wisps. Oh, wow. It's all collapsing. It's really interesting to see. Look at these wisps. Wow. I don't even have to focus it. You can just see the mess. Look at over here. My God, when are people going to wake up to this? I just can't understand why people aren't angry as hell. Well, it's only been about 5 minutes, and look what's happened to everything. Remember those cloudoids that were out here a little bit? They've all collapsed into this white plasmatic soot, which will be black if it lingers long enough to nightfall. That's the secret of it all. That's how they got the people bamboozled. It looks white by day with the sun reflection. It's black by night and a deadly killer. And when this shit falls on you and you breathe this shit, just look how nasty that is. The whole sky is just full of this crap. Look how low this guy is. I don't even know if I'm picking him up. It's in there somewhere. You seen him? No plume. Looks like he's heading into Phoenix, the airport. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Look at the wisps now. My God. Everything's collapsing. Here's a perfect example of Medusa spreading her hair like follicles. Here come trails. You can see what we mean by Medusa. Look at how thick that is and how it just flares out. That ain't normal. That is just absolutely absurd. Look at the plume, too. Jeez, friggin' nasty. Same thing occurred over here. And it's occurring over here. It's all the same. Not clouds by any way, shape, or form. We've got ourselves a red bad boy that just head into the plume. Look at his notorious rail this guy left. Then he stopped there at the edge of the plume. See how he stopped it? And he started there. Came out of nowhere, started it there, stopped there, continued on, and he's out in that wisp. I'm going to see if I can get him. Again, look how nasty that plume is. See, those red bad boys just spray the notorious of all notorious plumes. See how he just sprayed it in there. I'm waiting for him to come out at the end here. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him come out yet, but just look at these wisps. How they're all forming. I see part of his rail stuck up in there. But my guess is he turned it off when he came out of there. We'll give him a few more minutes, see if he pops out, or maybe he turned. Well, my guess, he's heading for that finned work there to lay another plume over top of that. We'll see. Well, he somehow shut it down. I don't see him. But look at that finned work back in there. Beautiful fins. Happened to glance at that southern sector and look at this by the tree. Look at the edge of the tree here on the left. Look at those wisps. We back it off again. Look at that. Come on, have you ever seen the like? Look at this up in here. Clouds don't do this. I mean, look at that. It's all a netting of soot. Look at this over here. White plasma bomb and just soot, white soot from the Medusa that's finally falling apart. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. Medusa unfolding right before our eyes. Look at that. Wow. And you still think these are clouds? Look at the chemtrail bomb this guy left. I'm going to move so I can get it better. This could have been where that red bad boy went through, but I can't make sure. The wind might have taken it. That might have it might have been where he started back up, following it down, all the way down to the horizon where he looks like he stopped over there as well. So he just laced this rail here and was done with it. See how he marked it with this plume that's already dissipated? So then you got fresh and old plume together. Yeah, you're starting to put it together, aren't you, people? Finally. I heard a jet and he covertly sprayed this plume. See how he did that? I mean, he just laced that plume right there in the middle of nowhere. It's actually in the middle between that what's left of that Medusa and what they got over here. So they got a hole in the grid. He just conveniently just sprayed some plume right there, close to that 2 o'clock hour. And then we got this guy way up here. Spraying a nice little plume there, see that? Yeah. It looks like he's heading right onto the edge there. Anyway, meanwhile, getting back to that little piece of plume, look how it dissipated now. See how it dissipated? I'm out in the great wide open here about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and just look what they did to these cloudoids. Look how thick they got this. Okay, otherwise it wouldn't be as black as it is already at 4 o'clock, and it's pretty low too. So this looks like it's heading west. I don't know, it could be coming east and could be coming my way. I don't know, I just got out here. But as I pan over here toward the southern sector, you can see the chemtrail line this guy made back in there. See, he just covertly did it. You can see all the white soot around the horizon as all the cloudoids, little cartoons, and the other ones are falling apart into wisps. Look at this big wisp ball right here. It's just white wisp. See, how can this white wisp just be in the sky like that? It doesn't. That's the right answer. But right above me, more soot. They're trying really hard to make it rain. They're trying really, really hard. It's just too bad we just don't have natural rain anymore as I just keep panning around. Look at that bomb back there. Isn't that incredible how that looks? You know, I don't know. I think these guys remotely control these jets, and they kind of look back at their handiwork. Say, look what I did. I mean, look at the sky in the background. It's all, you know, where there aren't any cloudoids. It's all gray. There's no blue. Wow, that's why when you look on TV, the skies are always gray or anything but pristine blue. Check it out for yourself. Watch the commercials. Over here we got a little bit of blue. You can see all the haze and shit. Look at this. They're dropping the mist as it all collapses. The whole sky will be that color. Well, it's about 7, it's getting close to 7:30. We're going to show you the updated satellite weather report for Wednesday, July 1st. Look what's happening in my neck of the woods. Look at that, what they've got, that whole thing swirled. Look at what they've done. See that batch right there? They're spinning it. Look how they're chemtrailing that. See how they've turned that right around to create, the kind of condense all that moisture in there to try to make it rain and storm. It's pretty obvious to see what they're doing. Look at all that stuff in Mexico. Where are they going to move that? Texas, look at what they've done there. They're still hitting up through there, through that southwestern, or actually it's southeastern states, excuse me.
And look how they've got that all sprayed. I mean, the whole country's almost under spraying conditions. Look what they're doing up in Canada. Look at, they're spraying here and they're turning it. So this bomb will probably end up right in there in the heart of New England. It's hard to say, but that's what it looks like to me. I don't know, you decide. It's about 8 o'clock. We're looking into that western sector. And let me show you what we got here. Yeah, let me show you. We got some fins right over top of that cell tower array. Look at the finned work. See the fins in there? Oh yeah, baby. Look at the finned work. You would not have noticed it if you were just gonna go out and look. But it's there. That finned work is there. Let me check it back in there again. Look at the fins. See the fins? Anyway, what I want to show you is when I pan over here. This is where the sun's setting. Pan over here. Now how in the hell does it get colored like that? I mean, look at that. It just goes to show you all the soot in the sky. It's still illuminating because it should be blue like that up there. Okay, got orange peel over here. The southern sector is nothing but just chemical haze and soot. As I pan into that eastern sector, again, you can see the cloudoid formation just suspended in that soot. You say, well, the sky's blue. No, this is all soot. That's all gridded. See the top of the grid up there? And you've still got white haze up in here. Okay. Cloudoid formation straight up. I mean, this is just nasty. Pan over here, you can see the cloudoid formation stuck in that soot. It's all breaking apart over here in orange peel. The grid is completely all the way around. You see the grid all the way around, breaking apart way in the back. But there you have it, people. Medusa's gone. This is all we got left. This is some black soot that's ready to fall.